Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate it very much. Before I jump into the fight card, let me first of all thank the Mandalay Bay and MGM. These are the guys that, if the first show that we did in Las Vegas was here, that show sucked. Hopefully this one doesn't. The UFC 33. I think the fights are going to be a lot better on this Saturday night than those were. Just to tell you guys, to give you an idea of what a historic event this is for us. Back at like UFC 92, I think, all the fans started talking to me, what are you going to do for 100? What special things are you going to do for 100? And I'm thinking about 93 and 94. The last thing I'm thinking about right now is UFC 100. As the fight started to roll on, the momentum started to build, and I really had no idea how big this event was really going to be.
First of all, thanks for coming today. I'd say thanks to Dana and the Fertitas for giving me the fabulous opportunity to fight in the UFC. For me to be here today, it means so much to me. When I started my career as a professional mixed martial artist about 6 years ago, I only had one vision, that was to go right to the top. I didn't want to scrape by, I didn't just want to be another fighter. Right from the start, I remember I sat down in 2003 with the guy and with my coach at the time and my manager. We planned it all out, and so far it's gone to perfection. I'm not here through luck or by chance. I've made this happen. First of all, I want to say thanks to a few people. Obviously, my family for supporting me tremendously. Never doubted me for a second. The Wolfslayer MMA Academy. They've been fantastic, really helping me mature as a fighter and helping me get where I am today. Anthony and Lee, thank you. My coaches, Mario Sukata, Zach Light, Dave Jackson, Mark Kinney, MyGoChainMMA.com for helping me with my nutrition. Everyone who's helped me train for this fight. I've had an absolutely tremendous camp, so thank you everybody. Getting to the fight, Dan Henderson. I keep saying my phone's ringing, sorry. We'll get to the fight in a second. That was my sponsor actually, so I said thanks to my sponsor, Echo Unlimited. Regarding Dan Henderson, Ultimate Fighter 9. A lot of people seem to be writing me off in this fight. I've read what people have had to say, I've read what so-called professionals in the business have to say, and it seems to be a foregone conclusion that Danny's going to knock me out, that I can't live with the guy, I don't even deserve to be in the same octagon as him. But that's, a frequent pattern that happens in every fight. Every fight people say, I'm going to get knocked out, I'm going to get submitted, I'm going to get manhandled, I'm going to get destroyed, whatever. And I consistently prove people wrong time and time again. And I'm looking forward to doing that again. Dan Henderson, people say, he's got this amazing right hand. He's only knocked out one person in the last 5 years, and that was Mirko Krokop, who was coming off a devastating knockout anyway. This right hand you can see coming from a mile away. Yeah, he's got the wrestling advantage, but that's fine. We'll see what happens about that on the night. I've worked my wrestling very hard. I feel very, very confident coming into this fight. I'm going to win. Make no mistake. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dana. Just want to say thanks to all the media for trying to pretty much helping our sport grow and getting us to this UFC 100 event. And, it means a lot to me to have been a part of the sport for such a long time and see where it's come from and who knows where it's going to go, but I don't see any slowing down right now, and most of that is due to you guys in the media, so I definitely appreciate that, and hopefully us fighters can do our job and make it a very entertaining fight, in UFC 100 on Saturday. So, and out of the fight, I'm definitely prepared and ready to go. Great condition. I feel great and excited to do this. So, and I disagree, I guess, if that's what's been being told about Michael Bisping not being, or supposed to be in the same cage or octagon with me. He's definitely proven and capable of beating some top guys, and it's going to be, I'm expecting a good war and a tough fight, and he's with that being said, I'm still planning on beating him up. So Yeah, and you wouldn't expect anything less. So, anyway, thanks again for being here and supporting our sport.
Good afternoon. Just want to thank everybody, for the opportunity to be here. UFC management, just in a way, and just say that I'm really happy, I'm really excited. I'm really blessed to be part of this, UFC 100. It's a dream for me, and I can't wait to get in there. And talk about the fight, like everybody knows, GSP, he's the man, he's the champion, I have a lot of respect for him, but my respect was done when my training was done, now it's business. I'm going for his belt, and I'm going to take his belt. With all due respect, I'm going for the knockout. Thank you very much.
Hi everybody, I'm not going to take too long. I'm honored to be part of UFC 100. I'm fighting the toughest challenge of my career in Thiago Alves. And I want to do something special for UFC 100. I want to give something to somebody who helped all of us, all the professional fighters in MMA, especially us on the card. Somebody who has put the sport of not only the UFC, but put the sport of mixed martial art to the next level. And that's the reason why we can do that as a full job today and do that for a living. Would like to bring something for Mr. Dana White. It's something made, it's a limited edition, and it's a gift to thanks him. It's made by an artist called Brian Fox, and I'm sure he's going to appreciate it. Thank you, Dana White. Thank you very much.
Told you he's great. Not a whole lot else to say. I think that watching the Countdown show and all the interviews, which have been pretty extensive for everybody up here, I think we've said everything we can about this fight. Again, I'd just like to thank my wife for keeping me on path, and again, everything I've been doing from this point on really has been for my children. I think everybody needs something that they look outside of themselves on as far as a pressure or somebody that they have to look at as a judge, and that's always been my children now. So basically that's what's enabled me to be here today, and which sometimes I still don't even, I think it just hits me in small moments that I've been part of the UFC as long as I had, and being born and raised in Vegas, to be a part of something that was really, is at the point it is now and what it's done for Vegas, and to have my career kind of tail alongside of it. I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, I don't really believe in karma or any kind of divine intervention or anything of such. But there's times that it's made me take a pause. So, thank you.
UFC 100, and we got a $2 chair we're sitting on here. I want to thank everybody for showing up today. I want to thank Mr. White. I want to thank Mandalay Bay. And all the great fighters that I get to join this card on. We could all stand up here all day long, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna exit the building as soon as I get done talking here, because the talk for me is over. Mr. Mayor, Saturday night we'll be seeing you in the octagon, and I cannot wait. Hope you're prepared. I know you are. I want to thank my training partners and my coaches. And that's all I've got to say. And I'll be do my damnedest to bring the title back to Minnesota. Thank you, everybody.